Today is June 7th, and right at this moment I'm in the grain cart, but I've been doing double duty with running this while I'm filling my truck, and then I can take it on into the elevator. The boys are cutting in some mud right now. We've had some rain, so we're making ruts. Cutting in the mud is no fun for the farmer or for us. It just makes a mess for everybody to clean up. We had some rain yesterday. It was like a really pretty day, and all of a sudden it just was like 5 minutes of pouring down rain just to get everything wet. So we had to take a little bit of a break. We ran into town and ate supper and did a few errands, and then came back about an hour or so later, and the wind had picked up and we were able to keep going. Colston got home yesterday from FFA convention, so today he kind of has a free day to just kind of get some things done around the house. He's got football camp tomorrow, and then he will be flying back to Oklahoma on Sunday. So we will have our crew back together. The wheat's been actually making really well. It's been over 50, so I was not able to keep up with one truck, so we actually found someone. We hired a truck, so that's been really helpful. So once Colston gets here and gets back in the combine, Dylan can get back in the other truck, and then we'll kind of function a little bit better. But that worked out for now. So this guy's going to help us for the next couple of days. And so that will help kind of keep the progress moving along on everything. There's little rigging. And he's cutting, and Dylan's in the other combine, and I'm playing double duty. So everything's going well so far. The weather, I think, looks like we're not going to be very cooperating for this weekend, so that'll make the ground even worse. But that's just kind of how it goes. So that's kind of what's going on with DeBock harvesting.
Hey everyone, greetings from a wheat field in southern Kansas. I am just driving here at lunchtime. I kicked someone out of their combine so they could eat in peace, and I thought I'd take you for a quick little ride and take myself for a ride, because driving combine is just plain fun.
Good morning. Today is June 23rd, and we are fixing to make our first trip to St. Francis, Kansas. Oklahoma harvest went really fast. We cut a lot of acres in less than 2 weeks. It was early mornings and really late nights. We went to bed well after midnight most nights, just being able to get a lot done. There was no dew in the morning, so we were getting started early. So we cut lots of wheat every day, and actually didn't have any rain delays at all for where we were at. My mom got Colston to us safely, and then she spent a few days with us. She spent a whole day with me in the truck, so that was kind of fun, just in visiting with her, and then she went on home. Yesterday we actually made a trip down to Tulsa to watch my niece play softball. I have not gotten to watch her play in many, many years. She was probably in 2nd grade, and she is fixing to be a junior in high school. And Kylie's never around for summer sports, so that was really nice to get to see them. It was just for early. I got there around 7:30. Her first game was at 8. Got to watch her play her 8 and 11 game, and then we had to head on back. Had some other things going on yesterday, and so we just got a really short visit, but it was really good considering I probably won't see them till Thanksgiving or Christmas. So even if it was just a little bit, it was nice getting to see them. So hopefully we will make it with no problems today to St. Francis, Kansas. Depending on what time we get there and get everything unloaded, it's possible we'll turn around and come right back. But it's more than likely once we get everything unloaded, we will probably just stay the night there, come back early in the morning, and then just get started with the next load the next day. So I guess keep watching, and we'll see how things go. It is now 3:30, and all the stuff is unloaded, and we decided since it's still pretty early, we're going to go ahead and just drive back and spend the night at home rather than getting a hotel room here in St. St. Francis, Kansas. Today is June 26th, and I am in a wheat field here in St. Francis, Kansas. The boys are cutting there behind me. Dylan's fixing to leave with his truck, and I'm going to have to get into the grain cart. We're still kind of playing double duty. While we were in Oklahoma, we actually had some of Colston's friends come out and run the grain cart for us, so that was really nice. They did a really great job, and I'm sure Colston enjoyed that, having some buddies out in the field. Reagan got to have one of his friends come, and he spent the whole day with us and got to spend the night, so he rode around in the combine with him all day. And then after we finished up, Reagan actually got to go and spend the night with him also. So it was really nice getting to be home and see friends and family while we were there, and just enjoy that time with them since we're no longer living in Oklahoma. But we have since moved to St. Francis and have been cutting for the last few days. We actually showed up and looked at our fields, and they were a bit green. And so we kind of thought we would be sitting for a little bit, waiting on those to get ripe, but we've since found some other jobs and keeping us busy. So that's been good. We're gonna finish up on this. This is just a little 80, and then we'll kind of have to wait and go see if that other stuff is ready yet or not. Otherwise, we might have a little bit of time until that gets ready, unless something else comes up. But that's kind of what's been going on here with DeBock harvest. Boys are cutting out some terraces. No auto steer here for the last 2 days. June 28th. She's rolling in fast. If anybody was wondering, the grasshopper population is fine. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I am in a wheat field here in St. Francis, Kansas. Sun is shining and we're just getting started. It's about noon. We had a rain shower last night that cut us off. And the night before we actually had one, so we only got about 2 truckloads cut yesterday before the next rain shower came through. We've been really busy besides those few couple days all season, so we were kind of enjoying the time off. We've had one full day off where we just kind of hung out at the camper. During the day I caught up on laundry, did invoices and bills, and then that evening we went over and saw some of our friends that are cutting in McDonald, Kansas, so that's not too far from us, so we spent some time with them. It's always nice to catch up with them and visit, and the kids got to play and shot some fireworks. And so we'll be probably shooting some fireworks this evening. The boys bought a bundle, so they'll have some fun with that tonight. And then we should be wrapping up in Kansas within the next, I would say, 3 days, and probably heading into Nebraska to start there. But our Montana stuff is coming along pretty quickly, so we'll need to get as much done in Nebraska as we can, and so we can get that long trip to Montana out of the way and get started up there. Summer is flying by. I can't believe that the kids will be starting school. They start the 19th of August this year, so it's going really fast. So I'm looking forward to getting up there and get back home. Good morning. It is July 6th, and we are fixing to take our first load to Nebraska. I got finished up with Kansas last night. Went ahead and loaded the grain cart. I had to load the combine this morning. I was having trouble with my truck yesterday. Nothing serious, just lost some water with a broken hose. So Dylan got that fixed, and then we loaded the combine this morning. We will be taking the first load. It's just a couple hours, and then we'll be coming back. We still haven't settled up with our farmers here, and we'll spend the night and take our next load the next day. We have arrived in Lodgeville, Nebraska, and got everything unloaded. Just fixing to unhook the last trailer, and then we'll turn around and head back to Kansas so we get settled up with the farmers and get everything reloaded, and then we'll do this all again tomorrow. Today is July 7th, and we are fixing to go with our second load. We had planned on getting up early this morning and doing that, but the weather had other ideas. As you can see, it's like super cloudy. It was a gully washer this morning, so we decided to just go to church, and then we went out to eat with one of our farmers. They were a new farmer, son and father set up, and so it was nice to get to visit with them and their family. And so we just got back, and it's still pretty cloudy out, but at least it had stopped raining. So we're going to head on to Sidney, Nebraska, about a 3-hour trip, and unload, and then we'll get settled in at our new campgrounds. We have made it to Nebraska with our second load. Regan is just taking the combine off right now, and Colston is actually headed on into Sidney to set the camper up, because that's what he's driving. We stay at the RV park behind Cabela's, so they're both pretty excited about getting the equipment unloaded and getting over there to look through the store. We got a little rain shower here too, so we probably won't be doing anything today. So we'll get all the stuff moved tomorrow to the first field, and hopefully the sun will shine, and we'll get going here in Nebraska. As soon as we got to the RV park, Regan ran over to the Cabela's store and made a purchase. So now he's having some fun time with his new toy.